Nigel, that seemed like a vital win with a good performance to boot. How would you sum up your night's work?
I thought it was a magnificent performance in everything that we needed to do. I thought we played enough, scored 2 good goals, especially the second one, and defended as though our lives depended upon it. I think to be put under the pressure that Newport do with the long throws, the free kicks, everything, to stand up to it and protect Christy Pym as much as we did. He made one brilliant save, but we did protect him superbly. Got the second goal on the break, and it's an incredible, with what we had and lost during the game and everything, it's an incredible effort from the players.
Aram Boateng got you going, and he's coming into some really good form now, isn't he?
He has to. We haven't got anybody else, but 3 goals in 4 games. He knows he should have dealt with the rebound from the penalty at Grimsby on Saturday, so that's one back in his favour. But important goals. He was our outstanding player pre-season and early season, then got injured and he's had a bit of a stop-start since then. But if he comes good for the last 10 games or so, brilliant.
And it was his assist which led to James Gale's goal, Mansfield's second, and that was a tremendous strike from the young lad.
It was. His first touch flicked it over the lad and then cut inside from the defender and curled it in. That's the one that we see in training almost every day when he's putting it in, and that'll give him a huge, I think, shot of confidence that he can do it in the Football League. Don't forget, he's not long out of non-league from Long Eaton, so he's still making his way, but everybody's absolutely thrilled for him. And he's probably an inch away from scoring what could be goal of the season contender. If that had gone in, it would have made it more comfortable for us, but it's an incredible strike.
That one you refer to off the post?
Yeah, off the inside of the post. And it could have dropped to somebody for the rebound, didn't quite, but good hold-up play by Lucas, and it absolutely smashed it. And so a little bit more good fortune, 1 inch to the right, and it's a brilliant goal.
Speak more about Gale's goal, because it was so impressive. The movement, the skill, the composure seemed to belie his years.
Yeah, well, he actually headed the corner as well. It came from their corner and he cleared the corner, so he had to do Jordan's job, which is the spare one on the 6-yard box. So he headed it clear, and then he got out and he ran breaks and plays him a lovely ball. You've always got to be that threat on the break. At 1-0 you never feel comfortable, at 2-0 you don't. So you've always still got to try and get that second goal.
You touched upon it earlier, but how good a double save was that on the stroke of the hour from your goalkeeper, Christy Pym?
Oh, it was brilliant. I couldn't quite see it. There's a lot of bodies in front, but I know that they thought they'd scored. He was unlucky with the penalty on Saturday, so a little bit of good fortune. He hasn't had too much to do again, but what he does do, he comes for his crosses and everything, very assured and composed.
It was a nervy finish ultimately, following their goal late on, but your men defended resolutely.
I can't ask any more, and that's why when we go over to the supporters, I think they appreciate exactly how much effort that has gone in tonight. It was incredible from the players. Same starting 11 as Saturday. They freshened up with 4 or 5 new fresh faces. We couldn't do that. Perch had to come off at half time. We've lost Jordan through injury. And then Maka comes on and comes off again, and despite all that, we've got the 3 points. So, but I thought we deserved them for our pure effort alone, which was typified, I thought, by Lucas Akins up front, who ran his socks off and played very well again tonight.
What are the details with Jordan Bowery and Stephen McLaughlin?
Jordan Bowery, tight hamstring, just right at the top. This is the thing of when you're playing every single minute of every game. And then it's going to catch up with you. And Steve McLaughlin, it's not his ankle, that's the good news. The bad news is it's his knee, but we're not sure how serious, but he's in a fair bit of discomfort in there.
So we don't know about the time frame of those two. What about any others for Stevenage?
Rhys Oates, maybe 50-50 for the bench. Danny Johnson had tight hamstring after the game at Grimsby, running afterwards, so 7-8 hours on the bus isn't going to help that. That's why he wasn't with us. Lewis Reed hasn't trained but has done a little bit of ball work, and Will Swan, I think they've sort of said maybe to come back the start of next week. We're just going to ask the question if he can maybe come back Friday.
What's the feeling in the camp right now, in the dressing room here at Newport? Because that does feel like a big win with all the factors you mentioned.
It is. At this stage of the season, with only 5 games to go, 4 now, it's a big 3 points. We thought the majority of others would get results tonight as well. This is as tough a one as we've got away from home. 3 out of the 4 at home now. We need to try and stay unbeaten until the end of the season. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a tight finish.
It's a tantalising run in, isn't it?
It's brilliant that we're in it. You know, you said quite rightly so. We're heartened the fact that we're in with a shout, with 4 games to go, and it's in our own hands. So let's try and make it count.
We won't get the chance to speak to you before Saturday. It's Stevenage at home. What have you made of their season?
Well, very impressive. Obviously, they've gone from fighting relegation at the end of last season to challenging for automatic. As always, Steve's teams will be competitive. They'll be at it and very, very difficult to play against. 3
home games, as you say, crucial home games. What's your call to the faithful?
Get behind us as they did tonight and appreciate the effort that you've seen the players give. And I think they understand and realise the quality of the player that we're missing at the moment, and we're still battling away and getting results, which speaks volumes for the squad.
That was a fine win. Safe trip back.
Thank you.